I've been in the same position that I am now many times in the past, and even recorded plenty of YouTube videos about it. But I constantly need to remind myself that not every single day of my life is going to be absolutely fantastic. If you didn't know, if you do the math, you live about a bit more than like 36,000 days, I think. Maybe even more. In total, if you live like 100 years, which, if you're not actually attentively maintaining your body, maybe you won't. But just as an idea, 36,000 days. Not every single one of those 36,000 days can be top notch, and I really do not think I'm the first person to tell you this. I'm about to go on vacation in a couple of days, and I'm 100% convinced that it's going to be great fun, that it's going to be one of the greatest experiences of my life. But it wouldn't be if I didn't have something to compare it with, like this monotonous, uneventful, lazy Saturday day of summer vacation, being 13, almost 14, which I'm gonna be 14 on like the 15th of July. So if you wanna tell me happy birthday, then you're well invited. I would be very happy. But just as an idea, if I don't like live bad days now, I'm never, like never, going to actually be happy. And you're not going to be happy either if you don't have bad things to compare the good things with. These days of boredom and laziness and feeling as if you did absolutely nothing and that you ate too much sugar, smoked a cigar when you knew you shouldn't have, drank alcohol, did I don't know what. These days where you feel like an absolute degenerate because you haven't been doing anything. You were too lazy to continue learning goddamn French. You couldn't watch a YouTube video about something that actually interests you and just scrolled on YouTube shorts mindlessly. And yes, I'm taking examples from my own life because everybody experiences this. And in the past, if there was one, if in my bad days, there was one single thing that I really wanted, somebody to put their shoulder, to put no, put their hand on my shoulder and say, yes, this is okay. Yes, you're not being weak by doing this. Yes, this is necessary. So please consider this video as kind of a gift from me, just telling you, yes, it's okay that you haven't done like 10 haven't written 10 essays today. Yes, it's okay. Your work is still fantastic even though your mind isn't letting you see it. Yes, it's okay that you ate a bit of sugar. Yes, it's okay that you drank too much coffee. Yes, it's okay. Yes, it's okay. If you do not keep doing this repeatedly in the future and learn something from the mistakes you did today, which might not even be mistakes, you're going to be absolutely fine. Nothing is going to happen to you. If you have a monotonous day, if like 10% of the 36,000 days are monotonous, like 3,600 of those days are completely boring and uneventful, the other 90% of the days, which are going to be better, will have something to compare themselves with. They will have 3,600 days that they could look at, remember, and say, yeah, I actually am better now than I was then. And that's completely because of my own decisions, right? It's completely because of what I did to push myself here. It's completely because of the things I did in those 3,600 days. Maybe I wasn't grateful for them then, but I certainly am now. I can give my own hand and put it on my own shoulder and say, yes, in the past, in the present, and in the future, if I have days where I don't do anything, when I'm not as productive, when I eat too much sugar, when I do something I shouldn't have done, or do not do something that I should have done, I'm going to be fine. Because it's a gift. Bad days are a gift. of comparison and future happiness. They're a sacrifice that you need to like actually commit now in order to actually be happy in the future. Because what would happen if you only had good days? And I'm going to repeat this in order to actually cement it not only in you, but also in myself. Because everybody goes through this. And I think one of the biggest problems in modern advice is that people try to give you advice whilst also not admitting that they're going through the same goddamn problem. So I'll be very clear with you. I'll be very honest. I do go through bad days. I do go for not bad days. When I say bad, I don't mean like catastrophic or grief or whatever. I mean boredom and a feeling of slight inadequacy, a mild sense of self-resentment. That's what a bad day is to me. Everybody goes through bad days. I'm kind of trying to give you advice on bad days, but I want to make it very clear that I'm giving you advice because I too I'm going through the same problem. You are not alone in this. This is one of the greatest cures, just knowing that you're not absolutely stranded in the desert with your problems. I'm here. I know the solution. I still go through it. If your actions, if your discipline, if your willpower can't get you out of a bad day, then certainly a good philosophy can. This is mine. I still go through bad days. I'm probably in the exact same position as you if you're in a position where you're relating with this video. But maybe even recording or writing your thoughts about a boring or bad day will give you some clarity. Maybe defining a clear philosophy of life will give you some clarity on the bad days. Because those bad days are an investment. They're a coin in the bank of future greatness. I'll see you later.